All right, this next team, Ascent Farming. Come on out. Woo, Hannah. Thank you.
Kia ora everyone, I'm Hannah from Ascent Farming. Our problem is the certainty of food supply in the Pacific Islands. This is Apini. She is a chef in a restaurant and she depends on a reliable source of fresh produce to feed her tourist customers. And this is Sueli. He's a sustenance farmer, like many in the Pacific, and he depends on a sustainable, reliable source of food for his family, all in the face of climate change. Both of their employment is at risk if there's not a certain supply of quality food. So, case in point, in Vanuatu, climate change is an ever-increasing problem, bringing more extreme weather events. So, think Cyclone Donna. Donna, where are you? I know you're in here. So these events reduce accessibility to land, and their stresses also reduce the reliability of affordable produce that the cruise ships and the resorts require for their income. And the locals are continually faced with pressures of growing crops for their local market and for their international markets. And guys, I ain't gonna lie, Vanuatu, it's not alone. So to give you an example of the Vanuatu market, it's got a rapidly increasing tourism market that is spending an increasing amount of money and hence requiring an increasing amount of reliable, fresh produce. Solution? Yep, we got it. Our solution for Apini, our chef, and Sueli, our sustenance farmer, is an integrated, automated vertical farming system which runs from containers on offshore boats. Our farming system will provide Apini with a reliable source and a wide selection of fresh produce to ensure that her tourist customers can get exactly what they're after. And the profits from the sale to Apini will provide Sueli with an opportunity to be trained in our vertical farming technology. So with these skills, he can be employed to manage farms so that he'll be able to sustain the livelihood of his family. But here's the catch, there's a bonus in this, right? His employment and new skill set will also ensure that his local community is supplied with fresh produce all year round. And so here, the wider community, through the increased pressures of climate change, will have some security. So here's a little graphical picture. I like pictures. Here's our primary ship at the top here. It's got the vertical farms on board, and they look a bit like this in the container here. And these are the smaller tenders that access the remote islands and communities. Now, I don't know about you, but if I'm going to a Pacific island, lying in the bikini, I want to be the only one on the beach, apart from the person I go there with, right? So I want the isolation of these smaller, more remote islands, but it's the communities in these smaller, remote islands that feel the pinch of climate change and the remoteness that is just there by nature. So each tender is self-sufficient, which has the capacity to feed, give or take, about 200 people per week. And they're all digitally monitored, and they're equipped with solar-powered desalination plants. And the little things in the corner there, they're not fidget spinners like I thought they were. They're actually drones. And here we see another opportunity for us. So because we're in the waters, or at least maybe close by, with these drones that could carry up to 200 kilos, we could respond in a natural disaster in ways that aren't currently available. So with these drones and our digital technology, we can assist with the coordination from national and international relief organisations to provide fresh water from our desalination plants, which is one of the critical things needed in a natural disaster, and the fresh produce, which we can tailor to meet the locals' dietary needs, so not give them some funky stuff they're not used to. So, as part of our team, guys, can we stand up? We've got some gurus here, we've got some visionaries, we've got some hackers, and you know what? They're totally passionate about feeding the world, not by 2030, but as soon as possible. So I've got a question for you guys. Who would like to be lying on the beach in Vanuatu with locally, sustainably grown mint in their mojito?
Great job. Thank you, Hannah. Awesome. Judges.
I'll take that. Really cool left field idea. I like the fact that you're thinking about Pacific Islands. They're going to be first hit by climate change. Worth thinking about growing food under the water as well, not just on top. But the idea of doing containers and vertical gardens there, it's crazy that we're thinking like this, that we have to think like, but it's a cool idea.
Thanks. I thought the cross-fertilisation going cross sectors is fantastic. I really like the idea. The creativity is really good, and it'd be really nice to see a model like this tried. I think it's great.
I just have to say I'm a little biased because I come from the controlled environment agriculture, and I really love the idea. And but I can say that out of the list, solar power, dynamic mobile AI, it's not all the far-fetched. There's exactly technology we're developing right now at the moment, and yeah, really love the idea.
So you're saying you're going to be an investor and work with it?
Definitely.
All right, thank you, judges. Again, thank you, Hannah. It's fantastic. One more round of applause. Thanks.